This is my good pal, Joey Moss. Every day, Joey works hard in the Oilers dressing room, preparing things for our team. Joey's not like other guys his age. And you know, with a little understanding and guidance, I've found that people who are mentally handicapped, like Joey, can really surprise you with all the things they can do by simply being part of our lives.
If Toad had a child.
Thanks, Joey. Open up your life. Let people who are mentally handicapped be part of your community. Katie!
Welcome. Support the mentally retarded.
That's great.
And with a little patience and understanding, you too can be part of the Libertarian Party.
That's right.
Literally me during LNC meetings and,
right?
and LPF meetings.
But we are live with the Wayne Gretzky edition of the Swamp Creatures podcast. What's up, boys? How we doing tonight?
It's the first Josh show. Let's go.
Let's go. So what are we drinking on tonight, guys?
I'm drinking Heaven's Door. I'm almost there, Joey. Can't barely see it. I'm almost there. We'll see if I finish by tonight.
All right, Rob, what do we got?
I went to Total Wine and picked out Holly's favorite. She's a worker there. It had her tagged. It's called Swear Jar Canadian whiskey. So this is communist whiskey, but it still tastes so good. We dare you not to swear, and then you can use it as a swear jar. So I'll probably stick it back there and use it as a swear jar. Save some money for the next bottle.
I love how we got a Canadian theme tonight, but I'm keeping it Caribbean here. We're going with a little Captain Morgan with the private stock again.
Oh, you got to stick in the Caribbean with the VP. You know, you got to stay in the Caribbean with the VP we got right now.
I mean, he's from Minnesota. It's kind of like Canada. So, I mean, we have a Canadian theme going on.
No, well, I mean, she's current VP. She's not going to be P. She's not going to... hopefully, she won't be P.
She's not going to be P.
Yeah.
She's not going to be P. There's no P involved. This is not the R. Kelly episode. It's the Wayne Gretzky episode. So, today, straight out of the state of hockey here, we have good old, Tim Walz?
Yeah, Tim Walz.
Being selected. Balls to the walls over here. Got picked as Kamala Harris's VP pick here. So, I know, very exciting times. Campaign kicks off in Philadelphia with the worst fucking campaign graphic in, history. Look at this, then look at that, then look at this again, and tell me which one's better.
Yeah, I mean, theirs is just text. Text and a blue screen.
I like how he's walking in. Waltzing in.
Waltzing in. Like, hey, what's up, guys? How we doing today?
Super gay.
Horrible.
Dude.
I know. So, what did we find out about him here? He's old. He's white. He was a retired Army, enlisted, guy. Command Sergeant Major. He used to be good on guns until Stoneman Douglas. He voted down the bailouts in 2008, so he used to be somewhat okay on economics, at least in one sense. But I'm curious, guys. Did DEI work in favor of the white man for once?
Did DEI work in favor of the white man? Yeah, because, I mean, we were talking about this, who her VP pick was going to be. I never thought it was going to be a double identity politics candidate. You can't have two... you can't have a gay guy and a black woman. You can't do both. You got to appeal to the white people a little bit.
Oh, clip that for 4 years from now.
That's fine. You can't do it.
We'll see. I don't know. Yeah, I was kind of confused about this as well. I was trying to listen to some podcasts today, so I didn't really know much about Walz here. So I heard he's out of Minnesota, and which perplexes me because they were thinking Shapiro from Pennsylvania was going to be the guy because they needed to get some votes from Pennsylvania, but apparently he had to come out and apologize for his stances on Israel, so the Democrats didn't really like that. But I'm thinking maybe I don't know. I heard Tim Pool say this. He's saying that maybe they're afraid of losing. They have already lost Pennsylvania. Maybe they're afraid of losing Minnesota, which is a blue state currently, and so they're doing this so it doesn't look as bad.
So from what I'm reading is that her advisors really wanted Walz for her because he was a 2 or 3 term congressman in District 1 in Minnesota, which had been historically red, and after he left office, turned red back again in like 2019, 2018, when he ran for governor. But this is a guy who, during the George Floyd riots in the Summer of Love, let Minneapolis basically burn to the ground during the riots. He took, it was like, I think like a something $billion+ surplus in the state budget, and now they're running on like almost like a $2 billion deficit. And
that's god awful.
After Stoneman Douglas too, he turned around, renounced all of the endorsements that the NRA gave him, took all of the money that the NRA and their donors gave him during all of his combined elections, donated them to some kind of anti-gun group, and then turned around and passed red flag laws in the state of Minnesota.
Yeah, no, he seems pretty trash. I was thinking she's going to pick somebody that would be a strategic benefit, which is why I kind of agreed with like the Josh Shapiro or Joe Shapiro, whoever the fuck, Ben's little
Shapiro.
brother. Yeah.
Ben Shapiro.
I thought she was going to pick somebody like that because it made sense as from a strategic level. Like she was going to pick somebody that could win Pennsylvania, let's say, a state that was really high contested, and that would make sense. But that's not what she chose. She chose this guy. And I was watching, there's a guy on CNN that actually does a decent job breaking down, what benefit each person brings to the table electorally. And he was going through the counties in Minnesota, and he was showing this guy actually did better than Hillary and almost better than Biden as well in Minnesota. So there was like a better chance that they could win Minnesota with this guy on the ticket. That was the argument. But what the guy pointed out also was he's only really winning in his state in the suburban areas, which kind of contradicts what else I've been hearing from other mainstream media sources, where they say like, well, this guy really resonates with like the common man, with the people out in the country, the rural folks, but he doesn't. His electoral record shows the complete opposite. And that's why I said the guy on CNN did a good job breaking it down, because he was pointing at all the news about it and saying this guy actually sucks for rural voters. He's actually, just like every other Democrat, does really great in high population urban areas and does nothing to benefit the ticket, really. So why did they pick him?
For that's what I'm saying here. Their advisors were saying like, okay, he's old, he's white, he's won in a historically red district. He'll be good for rural voters. He won't scare away the anti-progressives. He was good. He's kind of like an old school conservative Democrat from like the late 90s, early 2000s that it seems like the turn of the decade, he just started, boom, towing the establishment line. Like, you don't want us to have guns? All right, fuck the NRA. Oh, you want us to do LBG, sign a law that I can take your kids away if you don't agree to letting your kids go through gender reaffirming surgery or whatnot.
Yeah,
they picked him because he was progressive enough, but he was still, they could dress him up in his old army uniform and parade him out and go, look, he's a veteran. He was a guy who was endorsed several times by the NRA. They're playing political theater here.
Yeah, I found and jump in if you want, Rob, but I found we have this article up, but I have this, I found this video of them announcing their run together.
Oh yeah, let's check that out.
Oh yeah.
Hi, this is Tim.
Huh?
It's Kamala Harris. Good morning, Governor.
Good morning, Madam Vice President.
Listen, I want you to do this with me. Let's do this together. Would you be my running
so
mate
bad.
and let's get this thing on the road?
Wow.
I would be honored, Madam Vice President. The joy that you're bringing back to the country, the enthusiasm that's out there, it'll be a privilege to take this with you across the country.
Well, let me tell you, I have just the utmost respect for you. I have
Multiple
really
camera angles?
enjoyed our work together.
Multiple
You
camera
On the first
really
call?
understand our country. You have
subtitles
dedicated
for the
yourself
retards who
to
can't
our
fucking
country
hear.
in so many different
Yeah.
beautiful
This is
ways.
so
And
fake.
we're going to do
So
this.
fake and
We're
gay.
going to win. And we're going
It
to
was built
unify
by-
our country and remind everyone that we are fighting for the future.
It's like it
for
was built by
everyone.
an AI.
So let's get out there and get this done, okay?
Yeah, it
Let's
does.
do it.
Yeah, it
Two
does
Let's
seem
get
like
this
that.
done.
Let's win this thing.
That's right. All right,
And
buddy.
win
I'll
this-
see you soon.
and win
Take
this
care.
thing.
Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, robot.
Harris Walls.
Oh.
Those Harris walls have been used and abused, brother.
Some hairy walls, if you ask
Some
me.
Harris Walls.
Damn, that's good. That's funny.
Have Harris Walls.
Yeah, some milk toast hairy wall.
Very
That's what you
milquetoast
got.
ad.
Harris. You know what ain't milk toast? Them Harris Walls.
Well, it keeps getting her promoted. I mean, she's on track to be president now. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one thing I've seen from Walls, he had a video. This was also in Tim Pool's thing. I didn't watch the whole thing. This is all I saw was him saying that one person's socialism is another person's neighborly. So this guy seems like he's very progressive. Loves the ideas of socialism, which I'm just against. So not my guy.
what have you seen on him that makes you think he's a socialist, though? All I've ever seen is that he's the governor of Minnesota.
Him saying that, and then I did see just a brief list. I haven't looked.
He
looked
said
at
that
it
he's
too
a
much yet.
socialist.
That what he said was verbatim
okay.
is one man's socialism is another man's neighborly, and
Oh, I thought Tim Pool said that. You're saying Tim Walz said that.
Tim Walz said that. I saw it on the Tim Pool show though. But yeah, and his support for BLM, which turned out to be a communist run, I guess you would call it I'll call it a company because they profited millions of dollars and bought houses and shit. So I guess we can call it a for-profit company or a really good non-profit, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I think he's very progressive, and that's
oh my
not good.
god. he said it on the White Dudes for Harris phone call.
That's
Oh my
that's
God.
funny. Okay,
I found the clip if you want.
there you go. Yeah, please,
Yeah.
yeah, play it.
The cum guzzlers for Harris.
Yeah, dude. The White Dudes for Harris. What the shit? Here, let me see. This is probably better.
Oh, this is probably going to be great.
Thanks, Ross. Thanks for having me on. The anti-Tommy Tuberville, I guess. So it's good to see you. Mitch Landreau, good to see you. Any place you're at, I'm here. JB Pritzker and this whole group. Following Josh Gad, I am now complete, Josh. This was it. I'm going to echo that message, though, that message of hope. My oldest daughter's name is Hope. And that's because my wife and I spent 7 years trying to get pregnant, needed fertility treatments, things like IVF, things that they would ban. And so once again, I keep talking about this idea. You're right. These guys are the anti-freedoms. I grew up in a small town, 400 people, 24 kids in the class, 12 cousins. And I hear J.D. Vance trying to talk about what a small town is. There's one golden rule in a small town. Those of you aren't from a small town, mind your own damn business. We don't need it. I don't know who's asking for this crazy stuff that they're pushing. Who's asking to ban birth control? Who's
mind your
asking to
business.
raise the price of insulin? I'm a Legion Club member, and none of the dudes.
Okay, yeah, great question. Who is asking to ban IVF? Because Trump isn't. In fact, he said multiple times that he's for it. And then who the hell's asking to increase the price of insulin? Maybe like big pharmaceutical companies or somebody. Like if you're going to criticize somebody, find legit things to criticize them on. When you make shit up, it makes you look like a fucking idiot.
No, why would you do that when you could just make it up and
Yeah.
every single base Democrat voter is gonna believe you?
There are
And,
no
like,
base
just-
Democrat voters.
And just parrot that talking point into the ether until election day.
There's actually a couple states that have IVF being made illegal because of the fact of the sanctity of
Right.
human life. Is that keeping because basically like IVF, you fertilize the eggs in advance, so that's a human. So and then you put it essentially in a suspended animation. So they're saying like, no, you fertilize that fucking egg. It's a person now. You're not going to put it in cryogenics and keep it there and hope that it unfreezes right in a couple years.
My point wasn't that there aren't people out there that are for this. My point is you're trying to criticize the Trump Vance ticket, and that's not what it's about.
No, they're going after Democrats in general because keep in mind, like this is a politics flows downstream from culture type of thing, and what they're trying to do is kind of direct the narrative that not if Trump wins and JD Vance wins, you're going to lose all of this because the Republicans are going to be in charge.
Yeah,
Forgetting that if you live in a blue state, it's not gonna like you live in California, it's not gonna matter.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Like most of it is kind of fear mongering ish. You know, it's kind of like the worst thing is going to happen. You know, they're going to ban abortion nationwide when really Trump kicked it to the states, right? JD Vance does want to do some, let's say it, weird stuff with abortion. I've seen some things he's made stances on. I don't really like that either. But to me, it's taking one of those little things that maybe happen in a couple states, just like Republicans do with the full term abortions or whatever. The Democrats want to do that everywhere, and maybe they do, but that's like the extreme.
The rule in the small town is mind your own business, says the guy who set up a snitch hotline.
Oh, blah
So-
blah blah.
Who's there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Blah blah blah.
Verify. So let's have this discussion. Who does
Okay.
Walz help more with their campaign, Kamala or Trump?
He's not really. He doesn't have an effect because I don't think it like helped Kamala win, and she was already going to lose. That's what I think. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a net neutral here for me.
Think it's a net neutral?
Do you think that it helps?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it hurts Kamala. It may not help Trump, but it definitely hurts Kamala because the progressive left that they're hoping is going to come out and vote for them is just completely unenthused by like Walz. And most of the establishment are kind of going like, who the fuck is this guy?
Right.
The Democrats are like, we were pretty clear we wanted no walls. I don't know. I'm not sure how much we could spell that out. We wanted no walls. Now they got at least one wall. They have one wall. They're working on more.
It's with the Z. It's cool.
Yeah.
They're appealing to Gen Z with the Z in his last name.
That's what Trump should do. He should. We're gonna put a big Z on it, so it's okay. So they'll vote for me. We'll put a big Z on all the walls for
JD
Zionist.
Vans.
For
JD
Zionist.
Vans.
I want to see him do his socialism shtick.
Are asking to cut veterans benefits like Project 2025 does. So look, that's not where folks are at. I represented a rural district. Donald Trump won it by 15 points in 2016 when I won.
It might
Those are
be
folks
good
that
to
want
get
a
the
fair
whole
shot. We need to
context,
point out to this. The reason
too.
rural America.
It might be good to get the whole context because I just saw the clip, so I want to see the whole context of what he was saying. It's not going to be good either way, but I want to see what led him to say socialism's neighborly.
hurts is because robber barons like these guys have come in there. These are the guys that take money out of our public schools for private schools to give vouchers to people already going to private school. They undermine the basic social safety net that makes this country great. So when I hear you on here, I hear Josh talking about hope. That is exactly right. That's what we need. And then coupled with that, because my wife reminds me of this, she said hope is the most powerful word in the universe, but it's not a damn plan. We need a plan to win, and that's what you guys are doing. That's what smashing that button does. That's what's calling. And again, this is preaching to the choir, but the choir needs to sing. The choir needs to sing. This is our moment. This is not just transformational for one election. This is transformational for several generations. But here's the thing that I take responsibility for. We're not in this alone. The rest of the world needs us to be here. These guys throwing our NATO allies under the bus, the idea that they don't care what happens in the rest of the world, not addressing climate change that's going to impact communities that are less fortunate than anyone else. Those are the things that has to do. We have communities that are going to pay the price because we don't address it. Here's the great news. How often in 100 days do you get to change the trajectory of the world? How often in 100 days do you get to do something that's going to impact generations to come? And how often in the world do you make that bastard wake up afterwards and know that a black woman kicked his ass and sent him on the road? And you know that's something that guy's going to have to live with for the rest of his life. So I got to tell all of you, please, please do what you can. Please talk. Look, I got Florida Man as a brother. We all got him in our families. But these are our
Yep.
Am I, bitch?
How?
What are you trying to say there?
I got
He's
neighbors.
Florida Man.
I got Florida
got
Man. He's
Florida
in my
Man.
family too.
Anyway, yeah.
What are you ashamed of that?
It's gonna be like the end of this video. This is annoying.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
It's got 1 minute left. We're almost
But
there.
these are our neighbors and our relatives. And at heart, they're good people. They're not mean-spirited. They're not small. They're not petty like they hear on stage. They're angry. They're confused. They're frustrated. They feel like they got left behind sometimes. But we can get out there, reach out, make the case. And for one thing, don't ever shy away from our progressive values. One person's socialism is another person's neighborliness. Just do the damn work. So I got to tell you, when I see this, it lifts
That's
me
pretty
up.
damning.
I'm
That's pretty
inspired. I
damning
see
right
it.
there.
Yeah.
Again, anti-Tommy Tuberville, this is the first day of football. We're all in this. We're all undefeated. We got an opportunity on this. I want to be standing in that day in November when we're playing for the big one, and I'll take us. And again, keep hammering on these guys. This idea of calling them out for who they are, shrink them. Is he a danger to society? Yes. Is he a danger to women's health? Yes. Is he a danger to world peace? Yes. But don't give him more credit
Pause
than
that and roll that back like 10 seconds. What the fuck is that?
Here, I'll slow it back down. Yeah.
Play the little Kamala fucking like emoji gif.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
That's
Well,
what I was looking at.
Yeah,
I
every time they
forgot
reach
what you
their
were saying.
goal.
I was looking at.
Holy shit.
And keep hammering on these guys. This idea of calling them out for who they are, shrink them. Is he a danger to society? Yes. Is he a danger to women's health? Yes. Is he a danger to world peace? Yes. But don't give him more credit than he needs. He's just a strange, weird dude, as we've been saying.
Boom. Weird
Pick
again.
that in the pace.
And even after the assassination attempt, he's a danger. He's a danger. He's a danger.
He almost got his head blown off, but he's a danger.
You know what's dangerous? Socialism, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
That's really dangerous. You talk about a lot of danger. Socialism. Look at any time it's ever gone full blown communist. Never good. Never fucking good, dude.
It doesn't even have to go full blown communist. It's like poisoning the well. You drop a little bit of poison in the well, and it's fucked. You can't drink out of that well.
Well, that's where we're at now. That's where we are at now.
I mean, have y'all ever seen Rocky IV? Same thing. Like, eventually, communist loses, boys. It collapses. It dies. So, kind of like the Soviet Union back in the early '90s. This ticket isn't going to last. I'd be surprised if they make it to election day before Walz is off the ticket and they find somebody new.
Yep. I think there was a lot more hype for Kamala on the Democrat side before this announcement.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe I'm with you, Josh. Maybe you changed my mind. I think it might
that it hurts.
That it hurts. Yeah, might hurt her campaign a little bit. Yeah,
but great. Speaking of Rocky and boxing, let's talk about the other big thing in the news recently.
Yeah, I got it here. Yeah,
awesome. So let's pull up this. So there's been a lot of talk about this here fight and whatnot. So Tim, roll that beautiful beam footage and let's see what this is all about.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay.
There we go.
Well played.
Both fighters being called to the center of the ring.
Listen to my comments. Heads up, no holding, no blows. Defense.
Hold on. Despite always competing as a woman, including during the Tokyo Olympics, Khalif's participation in Paris has been controversial following reports that she allegedly failed a gender eligibility test in 2023.
A gender eligibility test is what I had to take, Tim. That's a gender eligibility test.
Uh-huh.
I'm halfway through my first one. I'm getting there. Just wait. It gets worse.
Even that one landed. That might have just. Yeah, she said, "I'm
she
done."
Didn't even hit her.
That's what I'm.
She hit her. She hit her going away. It was a glancing blow. Still,
where was it? Right, like where? Here?
Right. Yeah. When she's trying to get outside.
Here, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit.
To the body of Karini.
Watch her circle out. Keep going.
Nice little lead up from Khalif.
Nope. Next one. Right there.
Oh, did I miss it?
Yeah, it was like a little glancing blow when she was right.
Nice little lead up from Khalif.
It's the left.
Right there.
Left. Okay.
He said, "Fuck no."
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
That jab. Look at them shoulder though. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man,
Right
look
there.
at that bicep.
Right in the nose.
So.
All right.
Dropped all her loot.
You thought we were done with the Olympics. Obviously not there. So for those who are unaware on who these are, the one in the red is Algerian boxer Ayman Khalif, and then the one on the right in the blue is Italian boxer. Carini is the last name. I can't remember her first name. Forgot to write that one
Carini
down.
not gonna box anymore.
And this is, and this has led to all kinds of controversy because the chick in the red failed like a drug test, essentially, or like a test during like a boxing tournament in 2023 for elevated testosterone levels, which is really common when you see doping going on.
She also failed the chromosomal test, so she has the XY chromosomes.
Has anybody actually seen that though? Like, I've looked for it and I can't find that like proof. It's just somebody said that.
Somebody said she failed the chromosome test. That's what you're saying.
But then,
but you can't prove it. Yeah.
And why wasn't this a controversy during the Japan Olympics in 2020?
Right, when she was
or the lead up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because the Japan Olympics didn't just magically happen overnight. Like there was obviously lead up to that, and competitions for qualifying. So why are we now talking about this? Because some Italian chick turned bitch in 48 seconds and said, nah, this big like Algerian bitch. And if you ever met Algerians, they're fucking crazy. Like this big Algerian bitch is beating my ass. She's got like 6 inches of reach on me. Like, why would you want, like, she didn't really get hit all that much.
No, she hits like a girl. I mean, like that's what I was kind of like watching, like the swings that she was taking. Like she's like very like I don't know, hesitant to fight even for like a boxer. Like if it was a man, like I don't know, maybe I'm just spoiled by UFC, but like the UFC fights I watch, there's so many openings there. Like you just go, dude, just get her.
Yeah, this is via the independent.uk. But she did fail a gender eligibility test at the 2023 World Championships, according
That's
to
what-
the International Boxing Agency, leading her to disqualification. Yeah, which kind of doesn't really change my opinion on this, to be honest. I don't know where you would even put her, because like she's in Algeria. They're not allowed to have trans people in Algeria. I'm perfectly fine with trans people here, and she's been boxing women for her entire career. She's lost to 9 women. She has a vagina, like to my knowledge, maybe a big
Robert,
clit.
what's a woman?
Yeah,
Find a woman.
What is a woman?
what is a woman? Yeah, no,
I'm not a biologist. So
I think she would. I mean, I would give you, if I could say what a woman was, I would say you have in a perfect world, you got women chromosomes, and you also have the women parts biologically. So biologically, you are a woman. Here, she's an intersex person. She actually is the gray area, which to me is a win for like the left, right? They should be like, this is the gray zone. The gray zone. This is the thing we're talking about. And to stick her in a men's league, oof. I don't know if that's fair. I don't know if that's fair.
She hits like a girl, she'd get wrecked.
Yeah.
I mean, like this is where I'm saying here, like, and like everybody, like we've all mentioned this. We've all watched like women in the UFC fight. Now, like you look at like somebody like Amanda Nunes is the example I keep using when I talk to people about this. Like Amanda Nunes could have gone to the men's division and beat men up in the who are trained UFC fighters. Like this chick is not a trained UFC fighter, but do you really believe if she was fighting men at her weight class that she wouldn't get her ass beat?
No, I don't. I think she belongs with the women. Sure, she is an outlier, but what happened to I was born for this shit? She quite literally might be born for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Goddamn right. But this is, and once again, she was disqualified back in 2023 during the IBA's or the International Boxing Association's 2023 World Championships. And she was disqualified for elevated testosterone levels, which once again, yeah, it might be because you're a dude, you got a little extra testosterone, you chopped your dick off, or maybe you're just shooting steroids in your butt. Like, hey, you think Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage got that juicy and swole on their own?
No. Well, I mean, no, definitely not. But you can't. That's a whole nother thing. Even if she was like completely a woman and doping, that's illegal. But I do think having the XY chromosomes, like the male chromosomes, I think that does help in development in puberty when you're developing muscle, bone density, stuff like that. So maybe she is developed a little differently, but she's still in the middle.
She's still got a vagina and bleeds out of it.
Yeah,
like that's something I think.
That's how Josh defines a woman.
She checked. He done checked.
No, I don't have to. Actually, when you're a female Olympic athlete, you actually have to like document and like report your like menstrual cycles to the IOC in order to be qualified. So if you that's where athletes have to be careful at that level, because if you stop having your menstrual cycle because you're going way too hard in the paint, you could lose your eligibility for Olympics.
Yeah, she's definitely not a man. She was like, yeah, I took a really hard shit and I bled, and I usually do that about once a month. So
I do it more than once a month. People. You got to catch up. Those are rookie numbers.
You got to pump those numbers up.
You got to do at least 5 days straight a month.
Oh, gross, dude.
Why are they?
He says, "Oh, gross."
Why do you think those men are juicy, Josh? Why? Because they got the baby oil, they got the big veiny muscles, they got
Oh
the
my
dope in their
gosh.
butt, making them
Did you
all
not
big
watch the
juicy.
RNC convention?
Did you not watch Dark Side of the Ring, boys? Like, that's why they all got CT and are fucked up. Like, shit, Randy Savage had a fucking heart attack and died. Like,
Oh, brother.
don't do steroids, boys and girls. It's bad for you.
Oh, Rusty.
Yeah, but it makes the fight so much more interesting.
No, see, that's what we really should be talking about. Why shouldn't she be allowed to do like steroids and performance enhancing drugs? And let's find the fuck out how great these motherfuckers can be. Let's make the Olympics great again and let them all do drugs.
I want 90s baseball back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big
Mark
I'd be
McGuire?
okay with that.
Mark McGuire, fucking,
with
you
the
know,
angel
Barry
arms,
Bonds, dude. Yeah, just, yeah. You ever see a Mark McGuire trading card from when he was like a rookie? And then you go to like 1998?
His fucking arms like tripled in size. Fucking jacked.
Snap into a stem, Jim.
Uh-huh.
That's pretty good.
That's fucking great. But that's basically where we're at here. You know, like, it's a ton of media attention. I mean, great for her. She's going to be, hopefully she learns how to monetize it. But like, I just feel like this is just some like right-wing wokeism where they're doing the same shit that the left does, where they create a bunch of outrage porn to get you fucking angry and like talking and pissed off. And it's just the perfect season. And like, once again, like, why is it not that like every other Olympics, like, oh, they're doping. There's a doping scandal. Like, why is it right? Why did it go right away to it's a dude that chopped their dick off?
Yeah.
Because that's the new thing, man.
Here's the thing. It could ruin her international boxing career because now that it's out, a lot of women might not want to fight her. And then a lot of boxing leagues might not want to have her. And just think about the country she's going back to, Algeria. I don't know the makeup of it, but I'm pretty sure they're Muslim. And they were like, we didn't know about this. We're going to have to kill you now, actually. This
picture tells you everything you need to know about
That's
Algeria.
her dad. That's her dad.
I know, but
Like,
that picture tells you everything you need to know about Algeria.
But I mean, like, she kind of fits the stereotype too of like a woman fighter, like big, lanky, muscular, ugly in the face. Like, she's exactly what you would expect out of a woman fighter. I don't know why we're like thinking that, like, people are out there thinking like she's just a dude who chopped their dick off to fight in the Olympics.
Yeah, and we let Cyborg walk around in the UFC forever. What are we talking about?
Josh mentioned that earlier. Yeah.
I was going to say, where was everybody? Where was all this outrage when Christina Cyborg was running through people in MMA?
Cyborg's
like, nobody
voice
was
too.
like, that bitch is a fucking man. They're all like, that bitch is a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Cyborg would be like, boy, I got blah blah blah.
Is that what they sounded like for real?
Well, yeah.
I mean, like, Portuguese is her first language, so like, you know, English came.
So that makes you sound like a man.
Pull her up. I don't know. Chat, be the judge. I think I did a pretty good impression of Cyborg.
I mean, just the fucking word salad making no sense shit.
I did Cyborg interview, and I get that black guy from Dr. Phil that thinks he's a cyborg from 2050. You remember that?
Which, and you can pull that up too, and we can just kick this show off sideways. I don't know.
No, that's not what I want. Okay, I found it here. Octagon interview with Joe Schmogan. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27 for the winner.
And bitches got busted up.
Unanimous decision.
Oh, you should have seen her when she lost. She had a big old forehead.
The name is Chris. How is this not a tranny?
Oh, it doesn't have a 8.
Get that big ass dash too.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the winner, Chris Cyborg.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not here with Jason Perezzi. Chris Cyborg's coach is equally happy. Chris, congratulations. Congratulations on a tough fight against a very, very game opponent in Felicia Spencer. Was there anything surprising about this fight to you?
You know, I trained really hard. I want to say hi for everybody.
Oh, that's a lady boy, dude. That's a lady boy. 100%.
I don't know.
Thank you, Felicia. I have my first cut, and I'm really happy.
I'm just want to come back to the cage, do my job. Thank you, God, for bringing me here. I feel very blessed for being here.
You hit that girl with some big shots, both to the leg, to the body, to the head, but she kept coming forward. Was that surprising to you?
You know,
Nobody was
sport
telling
growing.
Cyborg, you're a man. They were just like, damn, you beat.
Hang on.
Damn.
I'll get to Lady Boy in a minute.
Ladies and
But hold on. Those
No,
hits
that was
right
already
there,
on your computer. Don't play.
Yeah. Hold up. These hits, like this is
Those
what I
are
was saying
harder than the
earlier.
other ones.
Yeah,
like,
this is what I was saying. This person hits like a man.
Was that surprising
Like
to you?
The timing of it
It's
all,
both to the
like
leg,
what?
to the body, to the head, but she kept coming forward. Was that surprising to you?
You know, sport growing. Gonna come better and better girls. I just make me happy because I start doing
That's
MMA,
man
no
shit.
have any girl. See girls in the cage for me make me proud.
Where do you go from here after this victory?
That look in the eyes. I'm so excited to punch you in the face right now.
Where do you go from here after?
That's a rare breed of bitch, man. Like, there's women out there.
That's
that are
a
like,
man, baby.
I don't see how Dana White let a man fight against women in the UFC. If he didn't let Amanda Nunes beat a couple of the dudes in his shit ass bantamweight division up, there's no way Christina Cyborg got to fight girls as a man.
Well, I'm pretty sure Amanda Nunes beat Chris Cyborg. That was like her big loss.
Oh, Amanda Nunes beat the shit out of Christina Cyborg. I remember watching that fight live.
But I mean, USADA had higher testing standards than the IBA or whatever. USADA was their testing standards were so high that they got rid of them. So I mean she definitely passed all the tests.
Fallon Fox was another one, right?
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Phallus Fox.
Like the reality is that like once again, when you think of elite women's combat sports, you think of big, muscular, not very attractive women, which happens to just be the case for Amaine. It's the case for Christina Cyborg. Amanda Nunes wasn't exactly the best looking in the face either. Like the only person I can think of that was kind of attractive that's in women's combat sports.
Paige Van Zant, Misha Tate.
No, both of them are ugly as shit.
Paige Van
Ronda
Zant's
Rousey.
you're gay. Paige Van Zant's not ugly.
Paige Van Zant, it looks like it's built like a little.
What's the name?
Paige Van Zant is hot.
Paige Van Zant looks like a man.
Go to her OnlyFans.
You're cheating. Hold on.
I don't want to see that.
Or go to her Instagram. Her Instagram's fine.
All right, I'm just gonna pull up, whatever Brave gives us. Braves,
Joey with-
not Brazers. Oh, what's up?
Brave, yeah.
Who busted it in Cyborg? Oof.
Oof.
Okay, hang on.
That's regrettable.
Okay. This is it?
That's Paige Van Zant, yeah. She fine.
And Josh don't like this girl?
Josh don't like this girl.
No, look at her face is ugly.
No, it's
Her
not.
face is ugly?
Yeah, I'm a face guy. I'm sorry, boys.
Well, here, you can't even see half of it. Oh, where'd she go?
She's built
like a. Look at them arms, bro.
Yeah.
Look at them arms. Look at that chest.
Isn't she a fighter?
Yeah. Choke me. She could
She's
choke
a fighter.
me. That's fine.
Yes, I get that, but I don't want man arms on my lady.
I mean, it's not even that bad.
I don't want her coming back from the gym, baby oiled up, looking juicy and swole. Like
Meanwhile,
yeah, she's looking like
when Josh was a kid, he was like,
Type in
that's my girl right there.
Type in Misha Tate. Misha Tate's good looking too.
Is that the other one Josh didn't like?
Look, I'll take Ronda Rousey.
Her face isn't. That's China.
I know
her
that
face
was
isn't.
China. That was
Her
the
face
point.
isn't as good, but she actually has a good body.
She looks like a Jersey girl.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like Misha Tate. I don't want nothing I've already had several times over.
It's a flavor. It's a certain flavor, the
It's
Jersey girl
my
flavor.
palate's been worn out of.
Yeah. So
I'm married to one. Fuck.
Amanda Ribas. Oh, I forgot about Amanda Ribas. I just topped in hottest UFC fighters. Amanda Ribas is hot. Michelle Watterson hot.
Randy Savage is juicy. What are you talking about?
Some people are saying Joanna's hot, but I cannot unsee her mega mind head. So I don't think Joanna's hot. Like I'm talking. Remember when she had the
yeah, when she got her ass beat by Wei Yang.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. Now that's too that.
Oh whoa. Hang on. Mackenzie Dern. Final chick. Look up Mackenzie Dern.
All
Very
right.
hot.
All right, before we move on from this topic, because I think we've been
Dern?
confirmed a man is not a man, and y'all should be feeling retarded for thinking she's a man.
Mhm.
But the Edmonton Oilers will hire you if you need a job if you're retarded. Just remember that, boys and
Yeah,
girls.
I think you're right. They kind of wanted to get the clicks off of just rage porn.
It's once again, like if you would have hit me with the she's doping and that's why her testosterone levels are being but like totally gotcha. You got me here. I can't argue that point. But if you're gonna sit here and tell me like this chick is a man, like I'm not buying that. She looks like a woman, she fights like a woman, like she acts like a woman. Everything about her is like womanly. Is she an attractive woman? Not by my standards, but one person's socialism and another person's neighborly, one person's trash, another person's treasure.
That's right. And it's really important to not let your sexual standards be burdened by what has been.
You're right. Maybe I should rethink my Jersey Girl stance there, Rob.
Yeah, so they might have been bad in the past. Doesn't mean you can't hit the shore every now and then.
Yes, they were all juicy, Joey. You got to be juicy if you want to get with Jay.
That's a rap song right there.
That's
like a Ja Rule song with like one of the female singing.
I don't care what she want me and that's the mentality you got to have, boys. We're not watching female fucking combat sports because it's entertaining. We're watching it because we have a 5-fight parlay and they're number 3 in the parlay. And we need to make sure this is gonna go.
Yeah, which leads me to the last thing I want to say about this. I wish y'all would have just shut the fuck up about it. I was making a lot of money. Now, not making any money. Y'all suck.
Horrible. Should have placed your bets before. Everybody was even talking about it because she had failed that test. Like, they're saying she's got elevated test, so she must be a man. You should bet on her. Like all the bets coming into the Olympics all had her as like a big favorite for the gold.
Yeah. Why can't we all just be quiet about it and make money? That's all I want to know. Legalize sports betting everywhere, and then let them in, and we can make more money. Instead, this is going on.
Yep.
Boom. Transition.
Not making money. Not making any money.
That's a better transition than transgenders.
Not making money.
That's a way smoother transition.
That was a great transition there. Like somebody clip that for later. But
oh man, speaking
of economics and going downhill, for anybody who doesn't know what they're looking at right now, that was a heat map of the U.S. stock market here.
It was Monday,
just yesterday.
Right?
Yeah, that was just Monday. $1.4 trillion. That's trillion with a T, like Timmy. Like totally
like tranny.
Economy. Like tranny, exactly. Like, goddamn, this just blew out my tranny here. Fuck. If you notice, that's a whole lot. That's a sea of red, boys and girls. So.
Oh yeah, fucked.
Yes. So for those of you who don't pay attention to the market because you don't realize, well, culture flows down or politics flows downstream of culture, or culture flows downstream of economics. And the economics right now, boys and girls, are fucked. So those of you who aren't paying attention, Monday we had one of the biggest drops in the stock market since 2020 when the all the COVID shit started happening. Friday, we had another huge drop. Just to put it into perspective, the Dow Jones Industrial Average over Friday and Monday lost almost 5,000 valuation points. We lost about $1.2 trillion on Friday, $1.4 trillion on Monday. We're talking about almost $3 trillion in valuation on the market. People's livelihoods, 401ks, retirement investments, portfolios just wiped out.
It's insane, dude.
Where'd the money go, Josh?
Say again?
Where'd the money go, Josh? Had to go somewhere, right?
It went in investors' pockets. It
went to BlackRock.
Berkshire Hathaway. Shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Warren Buffett. No, seriously, Warren Buffett. Like, you're seeing Apple up here, like, down like 2%, which it never happens. Warren Buffett divested over half of his investments in Apple. He's sitting on the largest cash, like liquid capital, like cash amount.
He's ready, dude.
It was somewhere. I read this somewhere before, and it's really resonating right now. Dumb money buys the dip. Smart money divests and sits on the sidelines and watches the fun.
I never heard that before, but
this is not financial advice. This is not a financial podcast. None
Who
of us are
cares?
financial advisors.
I'm gonna take financial advice from three broke guys.
No, you can get a YouTube clap for that. So I'm just putting it out there just for the YouTube sake.
We are not giving you financial advice.
YouTube,
We're just
here you
telling
go.
you that the economy sucks.
No, it's all screwed. But Warren Buffett's been doing that for a long time. Like, he's had a large stockpile for a long time. So if he's pulling out even more, like somebody asked him, it had to be over a year ago now. They're like, Warren, you're sitting on all this fucking money. What are you looking to invest in? And he said, there's nothing worth investing in. I'm just going to wait because there's nothing that's worth that I feel is worth. And this guy, he's been around in the stock market since the Great Depression. Like, he's been making money on this thing forever.
Keep in mind, this is the guy who held his stocks in General Motors and in fucking Boeing after during the recession when they took huge hits and lost major devaluation. This is a guy who very much understands patterns of the markets and is not afraid to hold and have diamond hands because he knows shit's going to go back up.
He's got, and he can afford it too. He's like, fuck you, I'll buy Boeing. I don't give a shit. they make what other plane? What is there? Cessna? Is that a plane company?
Airbus is probably the biggest competitor with Boeing,
and they're probably not even fucking close.
I don't think they are, just because Boeing is in the
commercial side.
Yeah. Well, commercial weapons side, and Airbus is on the commercial side. They do mostly for Europe, and they have some planes here in the U.S. Airbus. It's for all of us. That's probably their saying. I don't know their slogan, but that's probably their slogan.
When the Wizard of Omaha is not investing in shit, that should be a sign.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Crypto market even took a splash, took a dip.
Precious metals, bonds, stocks, everything.
Gold went down.
My silver went up. What are you talking about?
Silver always is going to go up. What'd you
That's
go from
right.
$9 to $10? Fuck off.
That's right. Y'all went down, I went up, baby. Let's go.
Oh my God. Anyway, here.
He's gonna be the one in the apocalypse going, is it time? Are we doing this?
Are we doing this now? So
how many of these can I buy your house for?
I'll give you some Bitcoins.
This is a buffalo.
It's got a buffalo on it. But
I got a stack of buffaloes, baby. We ready.
I've got the commemorative half of an ear Trump coin.
Here, I'll give you this golden cock. Give me your house.
Is that pure gold?
No, I wish.
It's a pure gold rooster.
I have two of them. There's another one.
So I want you. So do me a favor, Tim. I want you. Can you pull up the Kramer?
Yeah.
The Kramer
I'm
post.
ready.
And this is what really concerns me the most here.
Oh, let me blow.
Zoom in on.
Whatever that Kamala meme is, right?
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there. NASDAQ futures dropping as if it's the end of the world. Memo to all: it isn't.
Fuck. We're screwed, dude.
Damn.
We're so screwed.
Elon Musk jumps in.
No.
Elon had the same reaction I did when I saw
that. Jim Cramer was bullish on Kamala a week ago. Oh no.
So basically they're
saying, hey, Walz,
I'm in danger.
The economy.
Damn. They're hitting them hard. Damn, they're hitting them hard. Damn, I love Twitter so much.
Dude.
The end is near.
This is a reminder. Hold up. Let's watch.
In terms of liquidity,
I'm gonna blow it up. Here we go.
You can get my money out there.
Is this is probably the 2008, right?
Okay. Peter writes, should I be worried about Bear Stearns in terms of liquidity and get my money out of there? No. Bear Stearns is fine. Do not take your money out. This is real. Look, if there's one takeaway other than a plus 400 somewhere, Bear Stearns is not in trouble. I mean, if anything, they're more likely to be taken over. Don't move your money from Bear. That's just being silly. Don't be silly.
Are they going to show the after? Okay, 6 days later. Yeah, here it goes.
This is good.
Okay, just so you get a sense of what's causing the agony by this point, I know you've been talking about it. It's financials led by Bear Stearns after what essentially is a bailout from the Fed. Bear Stearns shares are down 90% this morning.
Yeah, get fucked. Yeah, we're so screwed. We're so screwed.
So do you think
Blow
we're
the
facing
trumpets.
another? Do you think we're facing another potential bailout of big corporate companies from the government?
No.
You don't think we're there yet?
No. The feds need to cut the rates first, which is what was next. Was that on, I believe it was Thursday, right before all of this started happening, the Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell, had an interview after their meeting where he talked about that they were not cutting rates this meeting, but that they were in high consideration for their meeting in September. Now, if you look, a very similar instance happened in 08, 09, where they came into a meeting in the beginning of August, said, oh, things are fine. We're going to wait. They had 6%, around the same amount of like the rates. And then the market crashed. Like Black Monday happened. Everything fucking started going. And then they cut the rates, but it was too late. And we had 19 months of just downtrend in the economy. Are y'all ready for 2 years of shit?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm not worried about it.
I'm
I
about to buy a house.
have 5 stacks of silver sitting right there. I'm good.
Put my money in debt where it belongs.
Fed clears path for September interest rate cut. Is that what you're referring to there? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to develop a hybrid investment plan, and it's going to be a dynamic portfolio with crypto, gold and silver, and betting hard on men and women's sports. That's going to be the trifecta of me getting rich in the next.
I'm investing in 9, 5, 5,
556. Yeah.
556 and 762. Like that's 945, 556 and 762. That's what you need to invest in.
Yeah.
If y'all don't know what that means, Google it.
That's your financial advice for the night.
That is your real financial advice. Don't invest in the stock market. Don't buy crypto. Don't buy gold or silver, even though Tim's going to tell you. Buy 9, 45, 556, and 762, and your world will be a better place.
I had a conversation with a guy at work. So when the stock market crashed, right, you know, we kind of look at that and we're like, oh, yeah, like the economy's fucked. We're all like, you know, we're all screwed, whatever. We're having this conversation. The people that I work with, the conversation they were having was, fuck, my 401k just got screwed. My retirement investment all just got fucked over. Like we just lost, 10, 15% or whatever. The guy I was having a conversation with, he was telling me, he's like, yeah, like after everybody else left the room, he's like, yeah, that's why I don't do that shit, man. He's like, he started like, we were talking about estate sales and all the precious metals and other things he bought. And the end of our conversation, we were both like, yeah, gold, guns, and land. That's what you need.
Yep.
Everything else is fucked.
That's good stuff. That's good stuff right there. I did send you a clip from Rick and Morty. I don't know if you want to play it, but it pretty accurately describes what's going on right now.
Everything's fine?
No, it's in the private chat.
Oh, okay. I'm looking in the wrong thing. Yeah.
On the emu.
13 seconds?
Yeah, play at 13 seconds.
Oh, start at 13 seconds.
Yeah.
Why not just play the first 13 seconds?
Freeze! Employee of the month, ladies and gentlemen. So what are you doing with level 9 access anyways? Destroying the galactic government.
Awesome! Cool. Nice.
Your space fleet? Good pitches, kids. I'm almost proud. But watch closely as Grandpa topples an empire by changing a 1 to a 0.
Fuck!
Mr. President, the Blemflark's value just dropped to nothing.
What do you mean?
I mean, our single centralized galactic currency just went from being worth 1 of itself to 0 of itself.
Oh, dear God, no. Calm down, people. Deploy the galactic militia and declare martial law.
Yes, sir. What should I pay them with? Their payment is the honor they'll feel to serve their... Wait, who's paying me to yell at this guy?
I can answer that.
Yeah, gee.
I'll do it. For money. That's one of the best episodes ever.
So is the end near, boys? Are we getting close to the big igloo?
Ask Iran. Ask Israel. They're going to kick it off for us.
You think so?
Well, okay, like there's two different ends here. Are we talking about a war ending or economic ending? Do they have to go together?
I mean, I was told all weekend that Israel was going to get the shit bombed out of them on Monday, and it's Tuesday, and Israel's still standing. So, I mean, I don't know who to believe anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they're gonna take all of our money, the least they can do is defend themselves. Shit.
However, I don't know who put this out on Twitter, but Iran released like a hype video for like bombing Israel.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Of course Iran did.
And if we're getting, like someone said, one of the top comments, if we're getting trailers for World War III, this is going to be a wild ending, dude. They're literally releasing hype videos like college football season's about to start. It's insane. I don't know.
Where's
You should take
hype war. I typed in Iran hype for war, and
I'll find it. I bookmarked it. I'll find it.
I want to see.
What's more preferable, World War III or complete economic collapse of the
complete economic collapse?
Yeah, complete economic collapse for sure is more preferable than World War III.
Yeah, because World War III, we're looking at like Fallout territory. I don't want to deal with that shit.
What?
Economic collapse, like no one can afford to send bombs, so we'll be fine.
What do you mean? You don't? No, they're still gonna send the bomb. The bombs are still there, bro. Nothing is more incentive to send the bombs. Like everybody's fucked anyway. Like who cares? We're all gonna be happy we're getting fucking like vaporized.
No.
Like you don't want to operate in a CBRN environment.
No.
I'm gonna be fine no matter what. I'm not worried about that. Future looks bright, dude.
It's in there.
Mop
If
4 and go.
I get
Mop 4 and go.
it's like playing a video game, right? Like I can hold my own in the game, but if you're fucking hacking, then I can't do shit. And that's how I feel about nuclear war. Like if we have economic collapse, okay, I'll find my way and I'll make it. But if you nuke my fucking house, I can't play the game.
No, you can't play the game. It's no fun.
I mean, who cares anymore? You're just vapor now. What's it matter?
But I want to live.
yeah, we want to live.
I want to live too, but I mean, that's not clearly. It's not going to be my choice if the Z missiles start firing.
No, not living that close to Havana, Cuba. You're not.
That's right. Yeah.
Look, I'm near a major metropolitan American city. I'm fucking nuke toast.
I'm sandwiched between two very big naval bases and Air Force. So yeah, I'm toasted.
Yeah, you are a primary target actually up there. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. This is the Iran World War III hype video.
Like wild. I love they got like music, like club music too.
Oh yeah.
Allah. I'll tell you, they've really gotten lazy with their CGI.
Because we're all fucked. Iran just posted this warning to Israel. Oh no.
Yeah, check the comment. Check the top comment. It was pretty. Oh yeah, there we go. I never expected we'd get World War III trailers. Yeah, he's right on point.
This is taking long. This is how I feel. This guy right here, like this is how I feel.
Instant like the Swampcast Twitter account. Yeah, that was a good one too.
This is how it's taking longer than a Dragon Ball Z episode. Like for real, dude. Like if you're gonna do it, just fucking do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can we get this Kamehameha wave over with?
That's right, dude. Here, I've been standing here for 4 fucking days trying to give my energy to Goku to kill Frieza.
Here's another thing too. The U.S. did just deploy 12 warships to the
Half
Middle
the
East.
people in our chat have no idea what we were talking about, by the way. Anyway.
It's okay.
What were you saying?
We just deployed like 12 warships to the Middle East too. So that's a great sign because like if something pops off, Iran has captured U.S. soldiers in the Straits before. Like they'll do it again, and then that's just another.
Oh, was it? I didn't even notice. The timer was counting up. They did it backwards.
Well, that's.
Oh, he's right.
Wait, what?
Timer's counting up.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a countdown to doomsday, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's a clock. Of course, it's gonna go.
It's a regular old clock. Maybe they're like, we bomb at 12:30.
Oh, what time did the clock end? That's when
Yeah.
they're gonna get bombed.
I think maybe around 25 or 30.
Because it was a little. It was after 5, so it's like, are they
26,
saying they were
27?
And then where's the hour hand at? I can't tell which one's which. It looks like 12. It looks like 12.
Hold on. Hour hand is
5:26. They know something we don't about that date.
yeah,
What
maybe.
happened on 5:26?
The conspiracy theorists will run wild.
Well, what you have to do is you'd have to take that and then subtract. You have to add 69 and then multiply it by 0.420 and then see what you get. That's going to be.
All I know is it. You can't see the secret message. We have to steal the Declaration of Independence to find out more.
That's right.
Yeah,
Let's go get it, boys.
You have to constantly ask yourself in everyday life, am I just in a Nick Cage movie? That's kind of what I'm going through right now. Is this the Truman Show, but Nick Cage movie?
We're putting more thought into this, according to Joey, than the people who made the fucking video.
Yeah. Yeah, the people who made the video were like, we're going to bomb the shit out of it.
We're over here like, what does this number mean here? What,
throw
is
a
it going to
clock
be?
in there. Let them throw them off.
Throw them off. Yeah, that's probably one of their like military intelligence people was like, yo, just throw a fucking clock ticking down there. These guys are going to think about this for days on when it's going to happen.
Dude, I saw something. I don't know if you guys saw it. The conspiracy theorists got a hold of Hawk Tua. Did you see that?
No.
Oh God, what happened to our queen?
Hold on, let me find it real quick. Yeah, they were basically like pointing at pictures of her, saying that she was standing like the statue of Baphomet, as above, so below. They had the Hebrew translations for Hawk Tua and what they meant.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
You Christians never even read the Talmud. That's why you don't know what's going on right now.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. I found it. Okay. Let me grab this. Yeah, this shit's crazy. I was studying this picture. I wanted to understand. How do I blow up just the picture? Open image in new tab. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't work.
That motherfucker right there is not real. I still want to know about that chick.
That chick was doing that shit too in that video.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Here, let me make it bigger for the peeps. Can y'all see that? Or no?
I can see Alex
hang on.
at the bottom.
No, hold on. Here we go. All right. So there's the Baphomet pose. Hawk Tua girl, as above, so below. The male skull.
What are we talking about?
She's actually a man. The Hebrew translation, Hawk Tua, is an old Kabbalistic mantra in Hebrew that is charged like a sigil when people say it, type it, or hear it. This gives the Demuge more influence over you through lust. So like you're driven by lust.
Nice.
Gives you that control.
Hell yeah.
And then this shit fucking lost me, dude. I don't know. It's kind of blurry right here, but something about wearing this red armband ring or whatever, and then something about the number 93 and Saturn.
Yep. It's all falling together.
Yeah.
It's all making sense now.
Yep, I believe it.
Hawk Tua, the end of the world. The end is near. We're so fucked.
Yeah,
we're so fucked.
Who would have thunk it?
TikTok, bro. Viral videos. The devil. Mama said.
Mama said.
93. This is like the David Icke level of conspiracy.
Yep. Well,
what's going on?
I don't know. This is the end video, is what it said. But
all right,
we're gonna save that for the end.
Okay. All right.
Because we got to leave on a positive note here. But
Hawk Tua was pretty positive. Hawk Tua was pretty positive.
Look, this is a podcast where we touch on politics, culture, and economics, and we hit
and
all.
You
three
hit all
tonight,
three.
boys.
Good job.
We hit all three tonight, boys. But I want to share a little bit of my personal.
Can we get a round of applause for Josh's first show? He did. He did it. No, it was good, man.
Awesome, guys. Well, plugs. Let's go.
Oh, you plug in?
We're doing plugs before the final video.
Oh yeah, we got because I want, like I said, I'm gonna send everybody out because everybody's gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?" when they go to leave.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotta do a proper encore.
Yeah, follow me at Art Vincent Comedy. I do have some comedy dates coming up. On August 16th, I am doing a Dunk Tank comedy show with Kill Tony's David Lucas. Kill Tony, all-time great David Lucas. So that's pretty cool here in Pensacola Beach. And the Panama City show on the 19th is canceled, so that sucks. But another Pensacola show on the 12th. And also on the 23rd. And then I'll be in Miami for the LNC meeting. So come out and party with us.
You need to take a page out of Kamala's book, and you need to blow that guy from Kill Tony so that you can be famous.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. Do you want to be rich and famous, Rob? Just suck a dick once or twice.
Once or
That's
twice.
right.
Okay.
That's right.
Get on the blowjob, Matt, bitch.
$20 is $20, but $20,000 is
In this economy,
$20,000.
did you see that Seer Red, Rob? You might need that 20,000 later for a rainy day.
Not gonna lie, I am a David Lucas fan, so this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool for me. So I don't know. We'll see. I think the funniest comic might get something as well. So there's tables, there's tickets available. Find it on Eventbrite. Go there, buy those tickets up, and cheer for me.
I wish we had like a super large audience so that I could tell everybody to go spam that guy and tell him to look out for the short ginger kid.
He's gonna roast me. David Lucas does roasts. He's like,
you're so fucked.
Roast him. Yeah, I'm working on some too. I got a couple good ones. I've already tested them out in Panama City.
That's the 16th.
That's the 16th. Yeah.
It's
too far. It's too far.
It's not. No, I don't know. I don't. We'll talk offline. I love roasts. I'm sorry, Timmy.
Yep, that's me.
I am contractually obligated to say brought to you by generic dog food. Buy any dog food. It's okay. You can support the show. Go ahead and follow at Real Swampcast, all that kind of stuff. We got the Democrat convention is in like 2 weeks, so we'll be carrying the big speeches from there. Definitely the VP and the wannabe P. We'll definitely have both.
PP and then the little PP.
I wonder if Obama's going to give a speech. If somebody like that gives a speech, like some big name,
the black PP.
Yeah. If Big Mike might give a speech. Hey, there we go.
That's that one.
That goes. That's so all in.
That's really all in there.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're a fucking Big Bird Muppet at that point.
We'll see. I mean, they got to top Hulk Hogan somehow. So what are they going to do? I don't know. Whatever it is, we'll be covering it here, along with all the debates and all the good stuff. Election night's going to get wild. So, yeah. Oh, and I have to plug our next show because it's the 100th episode, and we're going to figure out a way to get this to Mitch. I also, hey guys, what do you think about this? I gotta steal the big screen for a minute. Okay. So look. We have to get this to Mitch, right? So we need his address or whatever. Certified mail is what I'm thinking. But hear me out. What if I ship it in a big bag of this? So he opens it and it's all CBD. And it's the best part too is you probably can't see the name of it, but it's dragon piss. So we ship him in 5 pounds of dragon piss. Along with his with his chip. I think that's what we got to do, boys.
Yeah, and that could be considered a bribe. Maybe it's just a gift. It's just a trick.
Yeah, we're gonna have. We have it confirmed right now. We're gonna have the honorable. We got to come up with another name for him. But right now, the honorable Judge Layton deciding Mitch's fate.
I think the dishonorable Judge Layton
Radner presiding over the swamp.
Yeah, he's gonna have final say on whether or not Mitch has to eat the chip. So he's gonna eat the fucking chip. So you want to be here because that's gonna be fucking great, dude.
Yeah, that's gonna be amazing. Yeah, and his attorney hopefully will show up to the show. I don't know.
Oh God!
I hope he doesn't, so he has to self-represent and implodes.
It'd be even better if his attorney doesn't show up.
Because I have a weekend off, and we've already come up with arguments. So we're gonna have a powwow.
Oh, we're gonna fuck it.
On these arguments. We're gonna be prepared. So
we're gonna have to get an OnlyFans account. We're gonna fuck this boy live on air.
Sticking it raw.
It's gonna be funny. Yeah, they don't call me Raw Dog for nothing.
Yeah, Rob Dog.
Raw Dog Rob. Raw Dog McGraw over here.
Gets no job show. What are you talking? I got it. I got a job. There you go. That's a plug. I did get a job.
I've got a job.
Episode Rob, aka Rob loses his job show.
Instantly get a job, instantly lose a job. That's fine. No, it's a cool gig. It's a cool gig. I think the partners already know who I am. They know what I do. So
You got OnlyFans.
We're in here. Yeah, they
buy his feet pics.
They might stick with me even through that. So these guys are cool.
He needs you to buy his butthole
here,
pics
just to make sure that's not the case, everybody who's been around the show for a little bit, send me your favorite moments, because I want to start the 100th episode off with a highlight reel of all of the greatest moments from the Swampcast. And so if you got any in mind, let me know, because it takes a long time to go through 100 episodes.
But yeah. Oh boy. All right, boys. So follow me, Halafka, or at Halafka for Florida. Website, Joshua Halafka. I added the UA on this one. JoshuaHalafka.com. Donate to the campaign. I'll be down in Miami with Rob for the LNC convention, hanging out, since I'm not on the LNC because I did not win any of my LNC elections. So come hang out with me not doing the LNC shit, so I'm not bored while I watch these losers do LNC gay shit. And we're going to leave you with one of the greatest rap songs of all time.
Here we go. Let's get demonetized.
You know, I've been with a lot of bitches, and out of all of them, I can make a solid argument that you're the best. You give one hell of a blowjob. So many chicks been on my dick, but not a single one done stick the way that you do. The way that you do.
Yeah.
Most feel right for only one night, but your pussy's just so damn tight. That's why you're the best bitch. That's why you're the best bitch. You're the best way to spend my bread. Really good at giving head. Take you back to meet my parents if they weren't already dead. I show you life's finest places and amenities. That's what you get with a G in his 70s. I know you're like a man who knows exactly what to do. You know it's true. I've been doing girls since 42.
Straight out the
Back when
villages,
the Nazis
boys.
were invading Britain, I was making bitches purr like a motherfucking kitten. Back when Armstrong landed on the moon, I was getting head on the daily, every day crushing poon. When they took down the wall in '89, I was in my prime, making panties fall all the time. After civil rights movement, everyone was free. Then I gave every girl the right to suck my D. I've been getting brains since before you were a fetus, but there ain't no other bitch I'd rather have on my penis. So many chicks been on my dick, but not a single one done stick the way that you do. The way that you do. Most feel right for only one night, but your pussy's just so damn tight. That's why you're the best bitch. That's why you're the best bitch. I've banged 87 girls just to be exact. But you're my best, that's a fact. Doesn't hurt, you got a rack. And pants that show a little crack, let me have a smack. And I don't need to spend a stack. You're the Lucy to my Ricky, Mary Poppins to my Dickie, Jackie Robinson to my Branch Ricky. Even when my life is shitty, you still let me leave a hickey. When we get together, yo, you know it's getting sticky. I got time to spend and you to spend with. You're way hotter than most of the girls that I've been with. Better than Ava, Tina, Emily. That girl from the drive-thru at the KFC. Way hotter than Claire, Jen, and Margaret. Olivia, Lizzie, and that hoe from Target. Better than the kid from Subway, even though I miss her. You're even better than Sophie and her sister. So many chicks been on my dick, but not a single one done stick the way that you do. The way that you do. Most feel right for only one night, but your pussy's just so damn tight. That's why you're the best bitch. That's why you're the best bitch. If you didn't notice, I fuck a lot of girls from stores and fast food places. But even though they bang me and usually give me discounts on food, you're still my number one bitch. And that ain't gonna change for at least a month.
At least a month.
At least.
Wow, dude.
The greatest time. Bitcoin, baby. The greatest rapper alive, Bitcoin. We leave you on that, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that his name? Yeah, because people were asking who that was. His name is
Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin.
Never heard of this guy.
You think Bitcoin was going down, but it's actually going up, boys.
Oh,
buy the dip.
He buys pills to keep it up.
Yeah, I was about to say he thought it was going down too.
He said, "I got diamond hands for my best bitch."
That's right. Anyway, see y'all next Tuesday.
7.36.